Hey guys, this is jamonline.ph, and we have another exclusive. This one is the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max. So as you may know, the Zenfone Max na line is smartphones of ASUS with a really big battery. So just like the ASUS Zenfone Max, which is the original Zenfone Max, this one would have a large battery compared to other Zenfone. So just to recap, the ASUS Zenfone Max has a 5000 mAh battery. It's powered by Snapdragon 410 processor. It's a mid-range smartphone. It's an entry-level to mid-range smartphone, but it does have a large 5000 mAh battery that could last for days. So now we have here the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max. So this one has a smaller battery, but you know, it's still big. 4100 mAh, still not that bad. It has a smaller display at 5.2 inch, but still it's portable, it's mobile, and madali siyang hawakan kasi nga mas maliit yung display. So this one is also using a MediaTek processor now. It's a 1.5 GHz quad-core MediaTek MT67370 processor with Mali T720 GPU. There's a smaller 3 gigs of RAM compared to the ASUS Zenfone 3, the Deluxe, and other Zenphones. But still, 3 gigs is spacious for most consumers. So 5.2 inch HD IPS display, that's 1280 by 720. There's 2.5D glass that we'll talk about later, yung design. Then there's a 32 gigs of storage. It is expandable. And then we have a 13 megapixel rear camera with LED flash, and it's Pixel Master 3.0. Unfortunately, unlike the Zenfone Max, we do not have the dual LED flash anymore, and also the laser autofocus. So pero don't worry about that kasi meron naman tayong added features on the Zenfone 3 Max, including this one. This is a fingerprint sensor. Unlike the Zenfone 3 laser, this one is a different design. Square na siya. Unlike the laser, which is a rectangular fingerprint sensor, this one is better. Yung square na fingerprint sensor, in my opinion. So also we got here the 13 megapixel camera. Yeah, we talk about that, the 13 megapixel camera. Then we have the 5 megapixel front camera in here. And then we have LTE, Wi-Fi, GPS, fingerprint scanner, Marshmallow. Basically, I'm reading the specifications. We have Android Marshmallow 6.0 with Zen UI 3.0. We'll talk about that later. And then, yes, we have the 4100 mAh of battery. Compared to the Zenfone Max, this one has a less 900 mAh of battery, but 4100 for a 5.2 inch smartphone is still pretty good. So why do I like this smartphone? Well, despite having a less capacity, this one is actually, this one is actually thin for its hardware. So we have a 4100 mAh of battery, and yet this one doesn't feel like this smartphone has a 4100 mAh of battery, because this one is actually thinner than most smartphones with a large battery. Actually, it's also light, and as you could see, the comparison ng dalawa, the Zenfone 3 Max and the Zenfone Max, there's a big difference pagdating sa kanyang thickness. So hindi mo akalain na manipis, na malaki pala yung battery niya kasi even though na manipis siya. So one thing na gusto ko dito is yung kanyang design. This one is using metal. Aside dun sa metal is manipis siya for a 4100 milliamps battery sa isang smartphone. So, one thing na siguro na ayaw nyo, puro ko one thing, this one is yung bezel niya. Medyo makapal yung bezel niya, is black. And it's actually, the design is actually kind of similar to some smartphones, including Huawei smartphones. But don't worry, it still looks good. Kasi siguro baka naisip nyo na ganun, kasi we don't have a capacitive na buttons anymore, like the Zenfone Max. Yan. So we have capacitive buttons here. Even the Zenfone 3 laser has a capacitive button. So this one doesn't have one. So this one is already on-screen buttons na siya. And as you can see, there's the home button, the recent task button, and the back button. The display is just HD, so mapapansin nyo. Actually, I'm not sure if mapapansin, pero ako napapansin ko na it's HD. But still, I already expected it. Kasi if I wanted a smartphone with to last longer, I would need a display na nagko-consume na less power. Because one of the things na nagko-consume talaga sa isang smartphone, sa battery niya, is the display. So, as you could see, we have sa likod, we got yung kanyang speaker grill. The design is actually again similar to the ASUS Zenfone 3 laser, and what I have here is yung other smartphone ko, the Vivo V3 Max. So as you could see, they have kind of medyo may similarity sila. I don't have the GR5 of Huawei, but it looks kind of similar pero medyo mas curvy siya. Pero yung design na we have yung metal back, lines in here, different na color dito. So, it's kind of getting generic na. Kasi dumadami na yung smartphones na may gantong design. But don't worry, it still looks good. It feels very premium pa din thanks to its metal build. And yun nga, aside doon is madali siyang hawakan compared to other smartphones. And sobrang laki ng battery niya. I'm pretty sure that this smartphone would last up to more than a day for most consumers. And according to ASUS, this one has a 30 days of standby mode. But compared to Zenfone Max, the Zenfone Max has a 38 days standby mode. So medyo mas matagal si Zenfone Max, but yun nga, you'll get a more portable device, mas madaling hawakan, mas malakas, and of course, mas maganda kasi mas bago. Pero yun, mas maliit lang yung battery. So, what can we expect from the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max? So, we have the Android 6.0 Marshmallow with Zen UI 3.0. The Zen UI 3.0, we have seen that before sa Computex in Taiwan. So, but I don't expect na ito na yung final version. Again, the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max that we have right now is an engineering unit. So, wag niyo expect na ito na rin yung mismong parang software na makikita nyo. So, baka nga may konting changes pa eh. Pero siguro wala na naman. Pero siguro yung feel niya lang. Once na matry nyo to and the final version, baka dun nyo ma-feel yung difference. But as you can see, we have here the Zen UI 3.0. Let's go back to Zen UI. We have the less bloatwares. Pero meron pa rin like Audio Wizard, Kindle. Pero mas less na siya compared dun sa Zen UI 2.0, which was seen sa Zenfone 2 series, the Zenfone Zoom, the Zenfone 2 Laser, and other Zenfone devices. So, the camera, we can actually test out the camera because, again, this one is an engineering unit and we can't comment that much pagdating sa camera software. But what I'm pretty sure that is, it's now using Pixel Master 3.0, so I'm pretty sure na mas better na yung kanyang quality compared dun sa previous Pixel Master. But of course, device specific pa rin tayo. Hindi pa rin natin alam kung mas maganda nga ba to sa Zenfone 3, sa Zenfone 2, or whatever. Pero yun nga, expect natin na mababago pa yun, and hopefully mas maganda and mas better yung camera ng Zenfone 3 Max. So the Zenfone 3 Max was first announced in Vietnam for 4,490,000 pesos, Vietnamese dong. That's around 9,500. But of course, we don't have a local price yet sa Pilipinas, but expect that this one would be affordable. Hopefully, this one would be affordable. But well, actually, lahat naman ng Zenfone Max. And when you converted the Vietnamese dong to Philippine peso at that price, it's around 9 something. So I expect that this one would be launched at for 9,000 pesos. Not that bad. Still not bad. Pero yun nga, that's my guesstimate. So yeah, I guess that's it for a hands-on of the Zenfone 3 Max. So if you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, well, now's the time to subscribe. So once again, I'm Jam of jamonline.ph, and thanks for watching our hands-on of the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max. Yes, it's an exclusive video. So see you guys again on my next video.